All right, folks, get ready for an enlightening journey. Today, we're delving into Asterisk, the book of recommendations from Kitab al-Vesa Asterisk, written by the brilliant Ibn Arabi. This isn't just some dusty old manuscript. No, it's more like opening a treasure chest filled with wisdom that anyone can explore on their quest for spiritual perfection.
Wow, that sounds like super fascinating already. But, what exactly qualifies this book as, I don't know, essential? For someone who's, totally new to this topic?
Great question. Ibn Arabi is often hailed as one of the greatest Islamic philosophers and mystics. This book, which is part of his Futuhat-i Meccan Asterisk, focuses extensively on unity in faith, a cornerstone for any community. Imagine a sports team, right? If any player isn't in sync with the game plan, you're going to lose. Unity possesses the power to strengthen believers, almost like having a protective shield against deception.
Yeah. Like how teams rally together after a tough loss. But what do you mean by deception, though? Are we talking about personal doubts? Or is there more to it than that?
Exactly, personal doubts do play a part. But Ibn Arabi also warns against external negative influences, those pesky forces that threaten to disrupt unity. Think about when you're trying to eat healthily, right? When someone at lunch brings brownies, it's all too easy to fall into temptation unless you have your teammates around you cheering on your healthy choices.
Oh, I get it. So the power of Asterisk, Tawhid Asterisk, or the oneness of Allah, becomes this focal point that helps maintain that unity, right?
You nailed it. Tawhid represents the oneness of God, and that realization encourages sincere worship and a constant remembrance of Allah. It's akin to how we remember to breathe. You don't consciously think about it, but it keeps you alive.
Wow, that's a really relatable analogy. I love how it emphasizes this idea of, commitment. So what else does Ibn Arabi suggest in practical terms?
The importance of good deeds is paramount. Ibn Arabi states that for every sin, one should perform a good deed to counterbalance it. It's almost like a cosmic scale. Picture this. If you swipe a cookie from the jar, you'd better offset that by doing something nice for someone else. This balancing act helps maintain our humility and sincerity.
Right, so it's like a personal accountability system? But what if someone, say your annoying neighbor, keeps doing the wrong things? How does one deal with that?
That leads us to the virtues of compassion and charity, which are fundamental to this text. We must always be aware of our responsibilities toward others, even those irritating neighbors. Imagine a community garden where everyone contributes, and in the end, it yields nourishing fruits for all.
A community garden. That's such a cool visual. But, do the physical practices of worship like cleanliness and regular prayers play a role in bonding and unity too?
Absolutely. Those practices are vital for aligning our actions with our beliefs and drawing us closer to Allah. They nourish our relationship with Him, much like how watering plants helps the garden grow strong.
Oh wow, so it's like everything is interconnected. But, you mentioned humility and brotherhood earlier. How do those tie into moral rectitude in daily life?
Fantastic observation. Humility serves to keep us grounded, reminding us not to rise above others, while brotherhood nurtures a sense of community and support. Moral rectitude, living righteously, naturally emerges from these foundational ideas. Picture a chain. Each link represents a virtue. If one link fails, the entire chain risks breaking.
Oh, that's a striking analogy. So it's about creating this strong, supportive network of virtues. I feel like that really applies to everyday living.
Exactly. We're called not only to uplift ourselves, but to uplift those around us as well. It's a shared journey toward righteousness. And that's the beauty of Ibn Arabi's wisdom. It invites us into a profound understanding that resonates throughout our lives.
Wow, That's really powerful stuff. Thanks for breaking it down like this.